Hey guys. Hi. Hey. We are making I'm making some TOUM, which is the garlic sauce that my friend Cosette has on her blog. And I decided, since I literally just used up the rest of it, to go on live and make some with you guys, because I've had people ask me questions of like, what? Oh, thank you. I've had people ask me like, what to use it for, what can you use to make it. I want to answer your questions because I've used it in so many different ways and it is literally amazing. So it's called TOUM, T-O-U-M. It is a garlic sauce, and that requires late night cooking. Yes, for sure. So requires garlic, lots of garlic. Aw, thank you. Let me know where you guys are joining in from. Would love to hear that. So I'm gonna show you one thing. If you have garlic that has like green things happening, not okay. You want garlic that has no green things happening. So I'm gonna peel 1 cup of garlic, and I'm gonna make sure it fits in my measuring cup. Yay! I'm gonna make sure this fits in like slightly over 1 cup for me, because that's what I did last time. Yay! Hi guys! So happy to, Huntington Beach. Yo. Okay, I don't know what that was for. So it requires 1 cup of garlic, and then once you fill up your cup of garlic, you fill it with cold water, pretty much to the rim, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Hi. And then a squeeze of lemon, which I just realized I have no lemon, so I just sent my husband to the grocery store because I was like, babe, do you not want TOUM? And he's like, yes, I do. So he just went to a grocery store to buy me lemon because I was out. And then 4 cups of canola oil, some avocado oil or sunflower seed oil. So what I did was I only had 2 cups of canola oil because I made some last time, and I meant to pick up some sunflower seed oil, but I just have not had a time. So thank you guys. So I did a mixture. I did 2 cups of canola oil because that's what I had, and I had 2 cups of this light olive oil, which I know she doesn't usually say light olive oil, so I'm mixing 2 oils. I'm kind of interested to see how it turns out, because last time I made it, it was like perfect, fluffy amazingness. So I kind of want to see if you mix 2 oils, how this comes out. So kind of I'm gonna just, because that's texting me. Hopefully she gets on. But here I'm gonna say, making kitchen TOUM garlic sauce. See if he'll let me. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow, my gosh. Sorry guys. 1 second. Whoa. I'm trying to pin. Let's see if he'll let me do it. Come on. Trying to pin my comment. I don't know if, Jesus, sorry. Okay, we're just gonna let it be. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel 1 cup of garlic because I need to make sure I have that lemon juice. This is not my recipe. This is actually a recipe from my friend Cosette's kitchen. It's like a disco. Yeah, Russian disco. I'm listening to Russian music. So I'm gonna do this. So you guys can kind of see me crushing some garlic. So I have this 1 clove of garlic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it upside down, and I'm gonna press it and not have garlic all over the place. But I did. So this way, it just broke down whole clove of garlic, or whole Okay, so see how this has a little bit of green? I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna use those. So I wanna make sure my garlic is as fresh as possible. Hi. I'm gonna grab a little knife. Just gonna do a paring knife. And I'm gonna make sure I cut off like the end right here of the ones that I'm using. So anything, if you see garlic that has that green, do not use it. You can use that for like cooking and other things, totally fine. But for this recipe, which is my friend Cosette's, Kitchen, oh my gosh, I can't speak. It's her recipe, so it's not my recipe, but yep, there you go. You just learned something new, I hope. So I'm just going to start filling my cup of garlic with these garlic cloves. And I'm like, the ones that are a little bit bigger, I'm just going to kind of crush it tiny bit like that in order to open the garlic up just a little bit. Listening to some Russian dance music. Hope you guys like it. Today was the last day for my Lena's dance off. Not a lot of people participated because not a lot of people have like okayness, I guess, to dance in front of the camera. So, but that's okay, that's okay. The people that did, it was really fun to watch people. Hi. Really fun to watch people. Okay. Really fun to watch people dancing, by the way. Okay, so see how this has like a green part? I'm actually just I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to get rid of it until that green part is gone. I just decided why not. Let's just use it. But I don't want to use any of the green parts for this recipe. I know, I just decided whatever. I'm going to be making it anyways, hanging out by myself. I actually just sent Shay, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I sent Shay to the grocery store because I thought I had lemon, but I guess I don't. And I was like, so you want the garlic to be as fresh as possible for this recipe because you're emulsifying the garlic with oil, and I guess that, I mean, that's what's my little bed. Aw. Well, you know, you can get in the kitchen. I've done many late night cooking times. It's the best. I love cooking at night and nobody is bothering me. So see how there's that green part? I'm just going to chop that off, make sure there's nothing green. I don't know if Cosette would approve of that, but oh, yeah, me too. But you know what? Turn on a little bit of music, have a little wine. I'm good to go. So, been like cleaning, organizing all day. So I'm a little tired. We just made pizza. Yeah, wine for sure. Okay, this song is really weird. Alexa, play next song. My necklace has my name, Lena, L-E-N-A. I've had this necklace for like, I don't know, 15 years maybe. Oh, just got some like hip hop. That's not Russian. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you guys. So if you take your garlic, see where the butt is, and there's the stem part. If you take it and then you just adesim. Okay, so see how I have like the butt part and I just put it upside down, butt side up. I'm just going to press it down and it just crushes that into all the cloves. So usually you probably are using about 2 heads of garlic for this. Yeah, sort of the Carrie necklace. I love Sex and the City, so definitely the idea where I got it from. I mean, hers is like a nameplate. Mine is a wire necklace, but I still love it. Yeah, I hope you guys use this. It's so much faster. Okay, so I'm probably not going to use one that, see, has the little green bits like that. Sex in the City, yeah. Or maybe I'll just go around it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really want to waste the garlic. So what I'm going to do is see how this has the little green part? I'm actually just going to take it out. And I hope that's okay. I'm just kind of, it's not my recipe, so because that I'm making TOUM, TOUM, which is a garlic sauce that my friend Cosette's Kitchen makes, and I just ran out, so I decided to go on live and make it with you guys. Okay, never buy peeled garlic, because that peeled garlic is peeled by Asian people in jail. So you don't ever want to buy peeled or chopped garlic, because I don't know. I would be a little grossed out if somebody peeled my garlic in jail. So it was in the news, so I didn't make it up, I promise. But yes, please don't ever do that again. If you still have some, I mean, you're more than welcome to do it, but it doesn't actually take that long to peel some garlic, for me personally. I never buy it peeled. Fresh garlic, spinach, very similar. Oh, girl, you make your own, because with 2 heads of garlic and some oil. Don't use olive oil because it's a very strong oil. So I would not recommend doing it. I did canola oil because that's what her recipe originally calls for. But I really, next time, want to make some with canola oil. I mean, not canola, sunflower seed oil. And my mom actually buys it. Yeah, don't ever do that. I mean, I really feel bad for them, because they literally, some of them like bleed with their hands by peeling the garlic, because I mean, gosh, can you imagine? You have like pounds and pounds of garlic you have to peel every single day. Like, I hope children are sleeping, but shit, that would make my hands bleed too. Pardon my French. You know, I would, ugh, no. After I heard that, I've never bought it before, but I was like, ugh, I will talk about it whenever people ask me about garlic. And I will always say it is not that hard. Yeah, exactly. It is not that hard to peel some garlic. I would rather take an extra 15 minutes and peel my own garlic. Okay, so the TOUM, I've used it to marinate chicken thighs and then grilled it. The longer you marinate the chicken thighs, obviously the better. But it was probably the best grilled chicken I've ever had in my life. I made chicken skewers the next day, also bought chicken thighs, and I cut them up into smaller pieces. Oh, this garlic, I guess, is not that small, so I mean, not that big, so I'm gonna do probably 3 garlics. You can use sunflower seed oil, because I think for Whole30 you can use sunflower seed oil. You can also use avocado oil, which is Whole30 approved. I would, you don't use regular olive oil, because it's too strong and it's going to overpower the flavor. So I'm just like slightly smashing this. Oh, well, it's clean. Yeah, you know, okay, so it's funny because that somebody told her that. I mean, I've tried that method, but then like it bruises your garlic, and I don't really want to do that. So, oh, you're welcome. I don't know. I don't mind the peeling process. It's not that bad. See, it like just came off easily. How are you guys doing today? Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? My kids have no school tomorrow, which is nice. I'm gonna spend some time with them tomorrow. I have a lot of cooking projects happening. I have some people coming over during the day, so. What did you guys do this weekend? Did you make anything yummy? It's K through 12, like some sort of, I don't know, teacher training situation. I don't know. Which is nice. They're excited. They played Scrabble till later, and then my stepson has school tomorrow, so he went to bed early. My kids are excited. They don't have no school. Ida, are you? Oh my gosh, you made Zupadiscana. I'm so jealous. I need to make some Zupadiscana today. And Ida, are you in Portland? Because if you are, I really want to go mushroom picking. Like, really bad. I want chanterelles for life. Oh, bummer. I wish you were. What are you going to do with the mushrooms? I want to know what you're going to make with them. Okay, North Washington. Okay, Lexi, so if you go to, I'll do a swipe up to my friend Cosette's recipe for TOUM. She has lots of, oh, I'm sorry. She has lots of things you can do with the TOUM. Since it's not my recipe, I don't really want to take away from that. Ooh, yes. But like I said, I bake, like, whatever you like garlic on. If you're like frying some meat or something, add a spoonful of that. And yeah, I'd rather go pick my own chanterelles personally, or go to a farmer's market. But yeah, so TOUM, I mean, you can marinate meat in it. I made marinated chicken in it, and it was amazing. I put it on toast, so like instead of mayonnaise, basically, I put it on sandwiches. It's like anything that you like garlic on, basically. That's what you would. Yeah, girl, you need TOUM like in your life, like yesterday. So my friend Cosette actually made some for an event and gave everybody a jar, and after that I have like not looked back. Like, I don't like my pickled onions, I never looked back, and then TOUM, I never looked back. It's literally the best thing on earth because I love garlic. Yeah, but marinating meat on it with it is amazing. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I just made Shay go to the grocery store because we were out of lemon. So he went and bought lemons because he said he could eat it with a spoonful. The TOUM, that is. Not me. Just kidding. Tried making it for the first time a couple weeks ago. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh, it's the best. But you have to make sure your garlic is nice and fresh. Like, looks like my garlic cloves were not very big, so it's taking almost 3.5. Not cloves, garlic heads. So taking a little longer. Yes, I mean, I could have done the whole shaking thing, but I don't mind the slow, old school process personally. Doesn't bother me. Hope it doesn't bother you guys. Right? Isn't it amazing? Like, Shay, like, loves it. Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. I don't mind the smell of garlic. I didn't quit my job. I actually got laid off a little over a year ago from Nike. It's the best day of my life. I get to do what I love every single day. I don't have to ask for permission to take a day off. I don't have to tell anybody. Well, I mean, obviously I have clients that I work with, so, you know, I have to get their projects done, but it's screw that. Not working for no man to tell me what to do, or woman. Woman was the worst. I had the worst boss ever. Like, seriously. I think she had a stick up her butt. She would just never take out. Man, there's a lot of you guys on. What are you guys all up to? Where are you guys all joining in from? If you haven't told me yet, let me know where you guys are joining in from, because there's, okay, 68 of you. Whenever I say that, there's like people are leaving, but. Yeah. I was a production artist at Nike. Well, basically was a designer. I went to school for graphic design. So yay, California, Ukraine, sweet. Time, is it like morning time in Ukraine? Philly, girl, what you doing? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, she needed pickled onions and TOUM. You know, oh my gosh, it's funny because after I got laid off, I mean, I hated my boss. Like, I really hated my boss. She was a piece of work. And one time I went into a meeting with her, a one-on-one meeting with her. It was just, she just singled me out and just made me feel like crap all the time. And I went into a one-on-one meeting with her, and I was like, you know what, Amy? I was like, you just need to fire me, because apparently this is not working for either of us, and you just need to fire me. And she gave me like a warning, and I was like, please, this is not gonna work your way. TOUM is life, yes. Aw, I'm so happy to hear you guys. I mean, look at this. Just a little bit of garlic for 1 cup. So see how mine is a little bit more than 1 cup? It's not like perfectly 1 cup, but that's okay, because that's what I did last time. Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up, because this looks like, well, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna go clean this up. This is where my TOUM is going to go in a little bit. So that was like four heads of garlic, but they were a little bit smaller. So last time I had 2 bigger ones. They have like bigger cloves. So they definitely filled in my 1 cup a lot faster. Okay. Let me go quickly. So I did 4, like whatever, literally whatever fits a 1 cup measuring cup. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this measuring cup with cold water, and I'm gonna dump it in my food processor. So I'm gonna go throw this away really quick and then fill up the water. Yeah, so yes, my heads were a little bit smaller, so I did 4, like it was like 3.5, because I threw out a couple that were not good enough, but you want to make sure your garlic is fresh. I think a couple of mine were not as fresh, but hopefully it'll work out. Well, you know what? I worked at Nike 7.5 years. Okay, so I'm gonna go, it's gonna get loud. In a second, hold on, I'm gonna do this. So my food processor, I'm gonna go take this and fill it with cold water, and I'll be right back, and that's gonna go in my food processor. Okay, so I'm just poured my 1 cup of garlic. Water. It's gonna get loud. So yes, food processor is the best. People have tried immersion blender and people have tried blender, and it doesn't work. It just does not emulsify like that. I mean, you'll get some sort of sauce, but it's not gonna be like actual TOUM. So food processor is best, obviously. But you know, I don't know. I don't have a Vitamix. I haven't tried it, but I would go to Cosette's Kitchen. I'll post the recipe after this so you guys can do a swipe up after I'm done. And you could see, I think people have tried it in a Vitamix maybe, but I don't know because it's not my recipe and I haven't tested it. I don't have a Vitamix. I don't know. So I can't tell you, but I've done it in a food processor and it worked beautifully. So it's gonna get loud. I'm not gonna talk for a second. You wanna blend this for, I don't know, about minute-ish, maybe 2 minutes. So let's do this on high. You wanna make sure like until the water and the garlic is pretty chopped up before you start very slowly adding in your 4 cups of oil. And the oil that I'm using, I'm doing half extra light olive oil because that's what I had, and half canola oil. Last time I used only canola oil and it worked beautifully. You can use sunflower seed oil, you can use avocado oil, you can use anything that's a very like flavorless oil. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna press this on high, it's gonna get loud. So get ready. Okay, so just quickly stop. This is processed pretty well. I'm gonna continue going on high. Whew, that's garlicky. I'll do a swipe up link to my food processor after this so you guys can have a link to it if you'd like, Alina. Okay, so I'm gonna literally slowly, if you go too fast, it's not gonna emulsify because people are like, oh, I did it in a food processor and I added the oil really quick. Slowly. Okay, watch. gonna show you what it looks like. Hi guys. So, man, there's a lot of you guys on. Let me know where you guys are joining in from. So that was really loud. But I'm making God's given gift called TOUM. If you love garlic, you will love life. So the next step, I'm gonna show you what this looks like really quick. I'm gonna get my phone off. So, see how it's like a little bit watery? This is definitely a lot more watery this time. It smells really good, yes. So this time I used half light olive oil, extra light olive oil, and half canola oil. Last time I used just canola oil. I feel like I want to process it just for another like 30 seconds because I feel like it's a little runny. But last time it was a little bit runny, and then I added the salt and the lemon juice, and that like made it like thick right away. So I'm gonna process this. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. So when I cut lemon, yeah, also, cheers. I like needed some wine. So I'm having some of my favorite Suzor wine. It's rosé all day. I know I've shown you guys this trick before, but when you use a lemon or orange or any kind of citrus, if you don't use this yet, please do. This helps to release the juices a lot faster from a citrus. So what I'm gonna do is, see where like there's the middle of my lemon, I'm only gonna use, like I'm cutting, see along, that was really juicy, along here. So see how that's not a full half, and then that way you don't get any of the, just make sure there's a few seeds, or maybe that's not a seed. Okay, so I need a squeeze of lemon for the garlic TOUM, and then sea salt. I get a teaspoon of sea salt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in, this is, I don't know, about a teaspoon of sea salt, about that much. And then I'm gonna just pour in a squeeze of garlic right into my food processor like that. And I'm gonna process it, and that should combine it well. Let's see if it worked this time because I'm mixing oils. Yes, best in a food processor. And yes, I'll post a link to my friend because that's recipe. This is not my recipe, it's her recipe. So, and it's literally the best thing ever. So let's see how it comes out. I'm gonna let this process for about a minute, maybe. Let's see. Okay, if you don't have a food processor, girl, like you need to get a food processor. You can get one that's like not expensive. I think mine was like $150, but this thing is awesome. I use it all the time. I use it to make pie dough. I use it to make, obviously, TOUM. I use it to make pesto. I have an attachment that can slice things for me, so it does more than just a processor. Okay, so I'll look at how much thicker I got right away. Look at this. So it's like mayonnaise thickness right away when I added the lemon juice and the salt. And I added a little bit more lemon juice than it said because I just felt like it. And this will harden a little bit more in the fridge too. So like this stuff is like whatever you put mayonnaise in, this add TOUM because it's life and it's amazing. I think what I want to do is clean this out while I still have time. I don't know how long. Well, you eat it by the spoonful pretty much. Taste it? Heck yeah. Whew. Well, that's very garlicky this time. That garlic is very potent. The flavor did not change. The consistency changed. Isn't this good? Listen to Russian stuff. Whew, that garlic is like way stronger than the garlic I bought before. Woo! I think I need some caviar and bread. Oh, lucky husband. So TOUM, which is TOUM, is burning my mouth right now because it's super garlicky. You can store it in a fridge for over a month. I've had 6 cups in less than 2 weeks. It was gone. Yeah, I'm gonna have caviar because I have some, and bread because my mouth is on fire. Well, let me get some of that. Where's that? Where is that? Where's my caviar? Wasn't kidding. Oh, Shay loves it, yes. Doesn't like caviar, but he will eat this with me. Shay said that he can eat this by the spoonful, so. He did not have a mouthful like I just did. That's why I need to have something. I have some Russian bread. Wow, okay. Oh, I don't care. No, it's not beluga. I'm not rich. I wish. It's just red caviar, like salmon caviar. And this was 16 bucks. I've had it for 2 days and I've eaten like half of this jar for breakfast and lunch. Oh, I have salad too. Oh my gosh, yes. Girl, yes. I actually have some salad. Salad, caviar. Let's do it up. You guys getting me in trouble. If you're gonna tell me to get the vodka out, I'm not doing it. Not mixing. Look at this. I have some yummy bread. I have some sala. And I have caviar. Let's just do like one of each little sandwiches. Okay, but oh, if you like sala and if you're Russian, man, Ukrainian, even better, right? So you put some of this TOUM. You put some of that TOUM. And then you put sala on it. And then you are dead. Because it's amazing. Because you know when you have sala, like you have that, the sala with some, sala is basically, here I'll show you. It's a big piece of fat. Like pork fat, I guess. Oh my god, it's so good. I have like a little selfie stick stand thing. Yeah, so it's pork fat that's been cured in salt. That's what salt is. And this is like from my dad's sausage company. So stuff is good. I'm gonna do, and you do like a really thin slice. Like very thin. I'm just gonna cut off the bottom. And you eat it with like tomato and usually garlic, which that's why the TOUM is amazing with this. And I have plenty of tomatoes, so I will add some of that in. I don't even know if I need caviar. Salt is even better. So, no, my dad's company is in Philadelphia, and they don't distribute everywhere. Probably one of the questions I get asked a lot. Yes, they do sell sala. Are you hungry, Lola? Or are you just not into pork fat? Whichever. If you're hungry, I'm sorry if you can't. No, not in Seattle. So they only sell, I guess, they distribute in Sacramento and San Francisco, I guess now. But they used to distribute in Portland, but not anymore. I guess the Russian stores don't, I guess, stop selling them. I don't know. I just send a message to my mom and she puts together a package. I used to live in, I moved to New Jersey when I moved to America, so almost Philly, but that's where my dad's sausage company is. So I put some of this black garlic salt, and now it's gonna be called Russian Heaven. I'm not sure where they're. I'm not sure which particular stores, but my dad just said. My dad just said that they distribute to Sacramento. The sausage company is called European and American Sausage Company. They're based out of Philadelphia. Okay, favorite food. Ooh. Just like favorite cuisine? That's hard. I mean, sushi. I would say if I had to like eat one type of food for the rest of my life, I would say sushi. No, they don't ship, just to me and my sister. Okay, sala with raw red onion. Never had it with onion. Usually have it with like garlic and like black bread and tomato. That's like my way of eating it, but now TOUM replaces the garlic. Okay, hold on, let's see. What is your favorite brand of knives to use? I have two. One is Shun. Oh, where's my... So literally my two favorite knives. Knife number one, knife number two. So this one is by Shun. It's about $400 knife. This is about, I don't know, $150 knife. Both are really good. Like, to me, once you spend the money, oh, okay, I always save my lives. They last for 24 hours. Wow, a lot of questions. Okay, hold on one second. So knives, if you want to see the links to my knives, and go under the shop link in my highlights, or the shop highlights, I have all the links to like my favorite knives and everything like that on there, so you can check those out. If you can't get to them, just send me a DM and I'll do it. Any Russians and Vietnamese and Chinese Mexican stores have sala too? You know, I would never buy sala from anywhere but my dad's. I don't know how good of their quality is. I know where my dad's comes from, so I only get it from him. Yes, so the TOUM will fit in here, and then I'll need an additional jar, which makes 6 cups. And I had that amount, and I was out in less than 2 weeks. So my dad's store is called European and American Sausage Company, and it's based out of Philadelphia, but they have a distributor from New York. And so in the West Coast, they only ship to, I guess they distribute only to like Sacramento. I don't know which store, Sacramento and San Francisco, which I'm surprised, because there used to be a couple stores here that carried my dad's sausage and things like that, but they stopped, so whatever. They can suck it. Is it slanina or slanina? It's so good. I love salad. I mean, okay, like I don't eat it all the time, but I keep it in the freezer. This time I had it in the fridge because I only had a, oh, salad and omelets. I don't know. I like it literally just on bread with now TOUM and tomatoes. That's my favorite. I just have it with tomatoes. I'm gonna see if I can get to making my galette tart dough before I go. We'll see what we have with time. I'm gonna just put my TOUM in here. And you'll kind of get to see how much fits in my wet jar. I love these jars. I got it online. Like anything that's kitchen wise, this is, it's probably like one of the biggest questions I get is like knives, kitchen things. I have that in my highlights under shop. So if you go under my highlights, if you have an option to see my highlights, just go under shop and there's like a whole bunch of links to all the things there for my kitchen that I get a lot of questions on, and the wet jars and knives is like one of them. If you don't see it, just let me know and I'll send you a link to them. I have them in different shapes. I'll show you here. I'll show you really quick. I'll show you really quick. Whoops, I don't need my face. But see, this is like my outside pantry, and I have them in the tulip size, the smaller tulip. I have them in this size. And then I also have it in these sizes, and that's where I keep like all of my spices. They come in also like, I don't have it out, but I have like a teeny tiny jar. And then I have it in my fridge, like pickled things. Yeah, so. Oh, and then let's see. Oh, I don't have it in here, but yeah, I love the white jars. Sprinkle paprika on salad. I don't know if I can do that. I love it literally just like that. Do I like to sprinkle spices if I pick them with my fingers? What do you mean, like, do I pick up my spices with my fingers or like measure them with a spoon? I use my hands a lot. Oh, yeah, if you don't eat pork, you're not gonna like it for sure. I mean, it's basically pork fat. It's amazing. Best food to pair with pickled onions? Oh gosh, pretty much everything. Probably the one thing I would not pair it with is shrimp. That would be maybe weird. But sandwiches, breakfast, steak, tacos, I don't know. Everything. I pretty much put my pickled onions on everything. What do you, okay, I should ask you guys, what do you like to put my pickled onions? If you've made them, I'm gonna put you guys on my little stand. What is the one thing, or what is your favorite thing? Yes, deviled eggs. Yeah, okay, not with ice cream. That's a good one, yes. What is your favorite thing to put my pickled onions on, if you've made them? I don't know about shrimp. I guess it would have to depend, unless you're doing like shrimp tacos. I don't know if I would put them on shrimp, but yep, literally everything, exactly, like same here. I love them on everything. I'm gonna just continue to put my TOUM away. Omelets, okay. I mean, like avocado toast, you can just take your avocado and like bring it up a notch by adding them. So, favorite pickles. You know, we like store-bought or homemade. Like if I want some like quick pickled, I will use my onion pickling liquid, and I'll slice up some cucumbers. Oh, you're gonna love them. Yeah, so quick, so I'm like a very, like a dill pickle kind of person. We love cornichons in this family. I'll show you guys. Let me see if I... We probably eat at least a jar a week in our house. You can get them on Amazon, but sometimes you can get them a really good deal. I think Williams-Sonoma, which is where I got mine. But cornichons, probably, they're like these teeny tiny little very vinegary pickles, or I guess little tiny cucumbers. They're my favorite. Like my son can eat half of that jar sitting down. But like him and I love pickled things, and I can just have that with everything. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you can use my pickling liquid for like any kind of vegetable like that. I've done cabbage, I've done radishes, I've done cucumbers. And with the cucumbers, what I do is I'll add in like a crushed clove of garlic and some like fresh dill to add that dill garlic kind of flavor. So, you know, you can totally doctor it up for that reason. So, if you're gonna do cucumbers, then use my pickling liquid, totally. You know, see, I say, look at the ingredients in your rice vinegar, especially when you're buying rice vinegar. It does not need to have other things in them. And, okay, yes, sorry, these are Trader Joe's cornichons. They're like $1.99. Cornichons. It's corn and then ichons. Yeah, they're amazing. Okay, so just quickly, I just filled up my weck jar with the, hold on one second. Alexa, play next song. Wow. Okay. Okay, so you said the only thing I had in the pantry was seasoned rice vinegar. What was the flavor in your rice vinegar? Did it have sugar in it? Or other things? Like, let me know, because what I say is try my original recipe, and then once you like know what it's supposed to taste like, you can add things. Like if you want to add peppercorns, if you want to add fresh herbs, if you want to add like crushed garlic, add on some like radishes or whatever, totally do it. Like, I welcome, because I want you to be creative. That's the whole point. Like, my stuff is like the base of the recipe. You get to do what you want. That's the best part about recipes. You know, you can take my recipe and make it your own. My necklace says Lena on it. So it's like a wire name. I've had it for like 15 years. It's my favorite. Okay, so yes, so that will change the flavor of it, and that's fine. I mean, whatever. If you already made it, it's totally fine. Not gonna die. I would say next time, try to get some rice vinegar and look at the label and see if it says like any kind of sugar added. The ingredients should say rice vinegar. That's it. Let me show you the ones that I get from the Asian market. This is the one I get. And the ingredient says rice vinegar and water. That's it. And this is like $3.49, I think, for this big bottle. So, yeah. Have you ever done meal planning? No, I really suck at meal planning. Really suck at it. I mean, the meal planning, like I'll make my pickled onions, I'll make my pesto, I'll make the TOUM, I'll make sauces. And if anything, I will make some of my basic chicken recipe. I have like I think I called it like everyday chicken breast something on my blog, and that, like if I want to turn it into a salad, if I want to slice it up and use it for sandwiches, it's amazing. Like you'll never, like I will post the recipe on my stories after if you want to check it out. I mean, you will never want to eat chicken any other way. These like filters are driving me crazy. There you go. Yeah, definitely try it next time. And no, the rice vinegar is from the Asian market, so not from Fred Meyer. So if you live near an Asian market, grab some. I mean, Fred Meyer, I think, has like your Kikkoman, whatever this company is. They have like this company, I think, in like the Asian part of Fred Meyer, and that's fine. And you're gonna spend about that same for a smaller bottle. So H Mart is where I go, which is right by my house. So. Here's my little bottle. Let's see. Guess I'll just use my glass. I missed the beginning. Was that TOUM? And yes, I made TOUM. Oh, we have like less than a minute left. I did make a big batch of TOUM, and gosh, I use it on everything because I just marinated some chicken thighs, did like a couple spoonfuls, added a little bit of salt, and cut up my chicken thighs. Like if you have a chicken thigh, cut it in 3 and then cut it in half, and you have 6 pieces. Just throw on some TOUM on it, a little bit of salt, and that other seasoning if you want. Marinate that for a couple hours, then put it on skewers, grill that, and put some like onion and bell pepper in between. Literally the best chicken skewers ever. You can marinate shrimp in it and then just saute on saute on a pan or grill it. Super amazing. Put on toast, like whatever you use mayonnaise in. Like add a little bit of TOUM in your mayonnaise next time you make it. And I mean, yeah, anything you love garlic on, you can use it in dressings. You can use it on pizza as like a base. I don't know, like I literally have it on a piece of bread with some sala, which is like garlic, pork fat, Russian pork fat. It's amazing. Oh, I hope that you will use it. It's amazing. Yeah, so the live will be on for the next 24 hours, so you guys can watch it for the next 24 hours. Thank you so much for joining. It was an awesome hour. I hope you guys learned a lot, got some tricks and tips and tricks out of it. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have an amazing start of your week. Ciao, peace out. It's about to kick me off. Bye.